This is great.
I didn't realize you were working here.
And you hate it, right? She's doing me a favor.
It was her idea?
I needed the job, Jason.
Okay, we'll get these straightened out for you.
What are you doing here?
Well, the city keeps slamming us with tickets and fines, coffee warehouse renovation. It's nuisance stuff I have to take care of in person, but if I knew you were working here, I would have said burn your state.
Jason, you don't have to avoid me.
I know. I just know that you're making a lot of changes in your life, and I don't want to get in your way. I just want to make this as easy as possible.
This is not going to be easy.
Well, what is Port Charles' favorite criminal doing holding my police files?
You're very clever.
Go away.
We have a lot in common.
We have nothing in common.
Oh, that's not true. We have Luke.
Oh, and notice how he left this boat.
That's true. But beside the point.
Forget the point. I already know the point. You'll say anything to keep me away from Dylan.
I was talking about you and me. We think for ourselves. We never trust anybody. We want what we want, and we both don't want Dylan with Georgie.
Why can't you just stay out of Dylan's life?
I tried everything imaginable to keep Dylan away from that sniveling valedictorian. I posted naked pictures of her on the internet. I conspired with Lorenzo Alcazar's poor unfortunate niece. I seriously considered military school for Dylan, and I cut his money off. When that didn't work, I argued with a priest to try to stop them from getting married. Then, when they did get married, I tried to arrange for an annulment. None of it worked. Do you know why? Because Georgie and Dylan love each other. Georgie would not be bought off, scared away. She refused to be intimidated, even by me. So, little Lulu, tell me, why is it when you decide that you want to be with Dylan, suddenly Georgie and Dylan disintegrate?
Pops.
Your mother call?
As soon as she found out she had to leave, and then from the airport, and then again from the airplane, and then about 4 more times when she got to, wherever it is she's gone. I assume it's work-related because I heard either gunfire or very heavy construction going on in the background.
Don't worry, Mum can look after herself. You're the one she's concerned about.
Oh, no, don't tell me. She called you with...
Yeah, she called, but that was basically, she misses me. She wants me to keep an eye out for you, but I would have done that anyway.
Dad, I'm at work. This is a hospital. Everything's fine.
Yeah, but, you can't just work all the time. There's more to it. Life.
Don't you think that's a tad hypocritical, considering that you spent most of your adult life absorbed in your work? I mean, it's not just what you do, it's who you are. Look at you. You're going stir-crazy, wandering around Port Charles with no one to spy on.
That's not true. I'm enjoying this change of pace.
Oh, please. Admit it. You're jealous that Mom got to fly off and be shot at while you're stuck on daughter patrol. Well, look, you don't have to prove anything to me by monitoring my personal life.
Wait, whoa, this sounds interesting, personal life.
Interesting?
Well, yeah, at least you've now mentioned the possibility of a personal life. Now, the last I checked, you and Pat weren't playing patty cake anymore, so I have to assume you've reverted to this cold, desolate life of yours.
Whoa!
Devoted to
I don't recall referring to myself as cold or desolate.
No. That was your mother.
My mother said that about me?
Come on. She's a woman. And I wouldn't have her any other way, of course. But, she comes out with...
I'm having lunch with Patrick. Today.
That's great. Where?
As if I'm going to tell you where.
Well, you may as well. You know, I'm going to find out.
You know, I'm starting to realize that as much as I missed you and Mom when I was a teenager, the fact that you were temporarily dead probably saved me from going insane. I mean, you two being super spies means that you can monitor my every breath, and I probably would have acted out in unpredictable and disastrous ways. As it stands, I feel myself coming down with a severe case of remedial adolescence.
Remedial adolescence?
Right. So if you and Mom don't want me to act like a rebellious teenager, you need to back off. If and when there is anything to report between me and Patrick, or any other man for that matter, I will happily do so. But in the meantime, there are boundaries. Please respect them.
I shall duly enter that into my PDA.
Thank you very much.
In the meantime, you and Pat have a wonderful lunch together.
I will try.
And don't forget, if you happen to be at the Metro Court, I mean, you're lunching there. I mean, he lives just down the hallway. You can always just trot down there, have a roll in my hair. I understand. It's great
Calling
that I
security right now.
I'm going. My meeting.
You know, Patrick, I made lunch reservations for 2 at the Metro Court today.
You want to have lunch with me?
No, I want you to have lunch with Robin. My treat.
Did you miss the fact that I can't stand that woman?
Maybe you're a little afraid.
Robin Scorpio doesn't frighten me. She drives me nuts, but she doesn't frighten me.
I think you care about her and you want her to care about you, and I think that scares the hell out of you.
Now you're working as a shrink just in case the whole surgeon thing doesn't work out?
You know, you have a choice here. You can either be a coward and run from this, or you can find the courage to deal with a terrific woman who you can't get off your mind and who's probably falling in love with you.
Liked you better when you were drinking.